A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Now Golden State's starting five. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point. Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Nice open look, but it's no... Good. Well, Clark, a bit of a down year shooting-wise for Kyrie Irving last season.
Yeah, it sure was, and you heard some sources within the Cavs organization questioning his leadership, too. I mean, the chemistry in Cleveland, not really where it needed to be, kind of a mess all season, quite honestly. And Irving is still young and has a lot on his shoulders and maybe started to show some of the frustration with the expectations and demands that have been placed on him. But now, you know, as he continues to grow as a leader, having LeBron James there and some other veterans who've come in should really help smooth that out for the young standout.
Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Ring shot on the way. Thompson with the bucket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
James outside. Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by LeBron. And for Irving, a chance to learn from the best player in the world. On winning more games, I think it'll really help his development as a player and a leader, too.
That's guaranteed.
Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And LeBron throws it down.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And Thompson throws it down. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now here's LeBron. Smith outside. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Love.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
They double-team Curry, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
And he gets it to go. Green's got his first 2 points.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Love. The kick out to Irving. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's try. And he dunks it down.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
You know, that can be a momentum shifter. The energy, you see guys on the bench getting pumped up, really gets everybody on your team rolling.
Now here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. Shoots it up. And he connects with the jumper.
J.R. Smith. Boy, he's mercurial, but he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like that.
Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games. Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And stolen by Barnes. Iguodala against James. Barnes passes to Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot try a shot.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me, executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The drive by...
How about that basketball, man? Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving drives in. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Thompson for the triple. That is good. Thompson's got 9 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
I guess it was a matter of time before one fell in. I mean, he gets his first bucket there in 9 tries.
Iguodala with the steal. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now here is Smith. He has 6. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. And it's Smith penetrating. And the dunk by Love. 44 seconds left in the first. Smith against Thompson, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 35 seconds left in the first quarter, and good on the basket. Book it.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Irving attacking. Here's Love. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Curry outside. It's good. Curry's got 7 points. Here's James. The shot will not go.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. of out of character for him to miss those.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And it's blocked by Curry. They recover it. And a wide open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving. The Warriors lead it. Here's Thompson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player, he does everything. Guys?
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Now, here is Smith after LeBron James's miss. And it's J.R. Smith getting the three. Smith's got 9 points.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. From 10 feet out, here's Green. The shot misses. Good D from Love.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. Decent edge and rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And Curry, here we go. Thompson with the block. James in the post. Curry meets him. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Right side Curry, all alone. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Irving, again the Cavaliers score.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure Clark and his love to run.
And as the receiver, you feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish, just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith for 3, and Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it. James wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Here's Curry, and it's good. While through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second. And they've shown that. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Cleveland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. That's a 2 from Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Well, when you join a team like the Warriors with the shooters they have, you're bound to have some of that magic rub off on you. And that was the case for Iguodala last season, especially early on.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
And with Iguodala in his threes, he said that he actually did hit up the Splash Brothers for some pointers on how to be more efficient from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and you know, he tied for his 2nd best season from beyond the arc. Scary to think how quickly he was able to buff up that perimeter shot of his, and we know everything else he does is top-notch.
Thompson dishes to Love. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Love's got 8 here in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Smith with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And that's good. J.R. Smith for 3. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. J.R. It's Curry with the drive. The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 23.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Thompson against Green. And Thompson kicks to Love. And there's a nice one-handed slam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Iguodala with the block. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Love. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Got it up. And no good trying to get that one. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Cavalier.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okay.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Look out below.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
No one covering. 7 points for Andre Iguodala.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. And it's Thompson with the jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Here's Curry with the three. Love grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Nobody near Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And he gets the bucket.
Third three in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. On the wing, James. He dishes it to Irving. Jacks up a three. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors trail by 4. A finish. The big dunk at the end of the break. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second credit. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
And he's able to get it back. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the three. He lobs it up and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
And Green more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc. But shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
And Green very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front. I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of score.
The offense. Rebound.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Golden State moving it around. But they recover it.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. LeBron drives in. And it's Thompson again missing. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Smith, no good. Warriors trail by 10. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And that's a record that I'd always thought would stand forever. No one's come close to it for decades.
And here's Love for 3. Great D that time from Green.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And he banks in the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves with so much unselfish play. Beautiful to watch.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by James.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
The Warriors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Good on the second free throw. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith outside. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
It's the timing of these plays at this point. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
No, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Thompson up top, headed by Green. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's It's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
This guy's really flowing with this stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Barnes passes to Thompson, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Iguodala wide open.
Now he's got to settle down here and get back to where he was in the first half.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
What a game for LeBron. 19 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Thompson misses. Cleveland leading by 16. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And the Warriors with possession here. That's a 2 from Barnes. Shot to stop the run. Green, no luck. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. That's short off the rim. Here's Smith. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. J.R. Smith 2 years ago, 6th man of the year, Steve, and he signed a nice multi-year extension.
Yeah, but his struggles in the playoffs were a sign of things to come. He was suspended to start last season, and knee surgery in the offseason really pushed him back in terms of conditioning and rhythm.
And that one's good, Irving.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the Arc here in the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
He has Not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And the issues for Smith just continued last season. And they were self-inflicted. You know, after untying Sean Marion's shoes during the free throw, the league warned him. And then he did it again the very next game. He drew a $50,000 fine as a result. Boy, that's a lot of cheese to give up for some buffoonery.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
LeBron kicks to Smith.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And he gets the bucket.
And the Knicks frustrated with Smith's antics. It didn't seem like he learned from his fine. A little over a month later, he intentionally tugged down Vince Carter's headband during the game. He was asking for trouble, but the league let him slide.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. And we know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
They get it again. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover call.
Irving double team. Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 22 points for Love.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The drive by LeBron. Here's Thompson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Curry against Irving. Irving double team. And a wide open look for James. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Here's Curry with the 3. Second shot opportunity. Out to Thompson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 16. It's LeBron with the drive. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with this performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th personal foul.
1:33 left here in the 4th quarter. And here's Iguodala outside.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for James. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
Irving misses.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Oh, tried to tuck it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James. Well, Steve, for a long time last year, the Warriors really didn't have a true backup point guard. You know, they started the year with Tony Douglas, but eventually traded him as the season went on. And I think part of that, and I'd love to hear what you have to say, is because they thought that Dre could run the second unit.
Yeah, I thought so, too. I thought that was some of the thinking there. And they did bring in some new guys, you know, but that's one of the luxuries of having Iguodala on your team. He plays multiple positions. I think you can use him as a backup point in some cases, but you know, his big weapon is defensively locking people up and then running the floor, where he is a devastating force.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. No one near James as he lets it go. Kicks it to Irving. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this one was...
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron...